What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, founder of Pitcher List, former pitching coach, and former college pitcher, here to talk about Shohei Ohtani as he had an incredible start against the Astros yesterday. 10 strikeouts, 1 walk in this. We're going to break down this fourth inning, see how Ohtani is doing amazing things. And if you don't know Shohei Ohtani, obviously you know of him, but you don't really know what he throws and how he gets batters out. His main thing is a four-seam fastball. It's around mid-90s, can even push up to upper 90s. It's incredible, sometimes even 100 miles per hour. And then you have a splitter that batters just cannot handle, and a slider. And that slider is everything right now. Is he getting effective strikes with it? Is he making mistakes with it? Or is he getting it in the zone and getting whiffs? And if he's doing the latter, then oftentimes we see Ohtani having success. So we're going to look at this fourth inning against the Astros, break down what he's doing and how maybe this is sustainable. Maybe it's not. We'll find out. So first batter here is Michael Brantley. Probably going to throw a fastball, first pitch established in the inning, and that's 95 up. This isn't the worst first pitch. Brantley is just ready to be aggressive, it looks like. Jams him a little bit, so that's why it was a bit of a flare. But the location of this one, it's fine. Honestly, as a first pitch strike, it's not right down the middle. It's a little bit up. He has to do a good piece of hitting to get some on it, but that's not like a hard drive. That isn't, punishment or anything like that. It's just kind of some bad luck for Ohtani. Nothing really alarming there. So now against Alvarez, looks like he's throwing the splitter. If you see that kind of fade, well, actually this way, that's essentially arm side movement, a little bit slower, 87 miles per hour. You're going to think splitter there from Ohtani. So he's trying to get that one down to make possibly aggressive Alvarez swing over this one. And Ohtani's had a lot of success with the splitter through the season, actually just remarkable historic success with it. And he messed up on this one. Hopefully he can throw a better one later in this at-bat. But now that he messes that up, he could try and throw it again because Alvarez probably is not looking for that splitter now 1-0 after he just floated that one away. He's probably looking for a fastball here. So if I felt good about my slider, this would be exactly the moment to throw it if I were Ohtani. He throws a heater, and Alvarez is behind on it. He hits it to left field or out of the park, I guess, in the stands. This is a place that normally lefties capitalize on, especially if they're looking at fastball, looking for one. Alvarez should hit this. He's not ready for it. He's a little bit behind, and does tell Ohtani a little bit like, oh, okay, he's actually not looking for fastballs here. I would actually think another heater here instead of trying to be cute. And he did. He went 96. He missed this one. He's not trying to go here. He's maybe actually just trying to go down again, as Alvarez just fouled that off. It goes away. It's an easy take for Alvarez, as this pitch never is a strike. Think of it like kind of off the plate and it never gets back there. It's a pretty easy take for Alvarez. If it was a backdoor slider, sure, he would have gotten a take called strike. But honestly, Alvarez would be willing to take that at 1-1. So 96 away, Alvarez is like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not on that. I would probably try and throw a splitter now at 2-1. Depends on how confident I am with it. But honestly, I think we're going to see another fastball here from Ohtani. As Alvarez already showed that he wasn't ready for the one before, and he wants to get back in this count. And there it is. Now this time, okay, this is different information. So Alvarez now gets his timing in order. Let's see if we can get the exact frame here. Gets us inside, and he's a little bit late, which I know is surprising considering that it goes down the right field line. He's slightly late, because essentially when you're hitting inside pitches, you have to get the barrel out quicker. He's missing on the inside part of it, and essentially in the bat travel path, it hasn't quite wrapped around fast enough to get the barrel out there instead of the end of the bat, or the bottom part of the bat. Excuse me. So he's still slightly late on it. That's why he pulls it down the line, which I know that sounds really strange, but just think about the bat itself of essentially as he's trying to go out, he's trying to get it there. He's trying to get it at this point. And right now in the bat travel, it's here. So instead of getting the barrel, he's getting it down here. But then if he were later on, then the barrel reaches it, right? I hope that makes sense. So that's down the line. Now 2-2, I'm thinking splitter. You got to throw a splitter down here. Alvarez has seen 3 straight fastballs. You got to at least change the velocity on it. That's what I'm doing in this 2-2 pitch. And he did that at 87. It might have been a slider. It's hard to tell at this angle. It does look like it was a slider. Not the best one from Ohtani. He wants this one down. The change of speeds, and I think also Alvarez doesn't really expect this to fall back in the zone. It's kind of close. So he gives kind of a late hack on it. Wasn't really ready for that. I think everybody's just kind of upset. Ohtani's like, oh, I didn't execute that pitch. Alvarez is like, oh, that wasn't what I was looking for. Both guys are like, oh my God. Let's just kind of forget that ever happened. So now at 2-2, once again, if I'm Ohtani, I want to throw a good splitter. That's been the pitch for me, especially after that off speed. Alvarez is thinking probably going back to that fastball. I'll see what he goes with here. There it is. Well done. Well done. Down and away. You had some movement like this. It was more in the middle that Alvarez thinking, okay, great, I've got a good heater. Finally, I can hit it. And nope, it just dives away. Really, really nice pitch from Ohtani. Ooh, you earned that strikeout. You got away with the previous pitch a little bit, but you came back with an excellent splitter. I'm glad you were able to execute one finally because, you missed one early in the count. Good to see that. Okay, now with Gurriel up, still man on first, 1 out here. I'm imagining it's either going to be a slider away. Generally against right-handers, you're going to see that. Look, keep this in mind. When you're a righty against a righty, when you have a fastball slider splitter combination, in general, what you want to do as a pitcher is throw pitches that go away from batters. So changeups go arm side and sliders go glove side. That means Ohtani is generally going to throw sliders away down here to Gurriel. Okay, just always just have that in mind. That's the most basic game plan you'll see from pitchers is that they always throw your secondary stuff going away from the batters and then try to jam them with four-seamers and sinkers. So there's a fastball. I mean, that's pretty much like right down the middle. We don't have the strike zone plot, but you guys don't need it. It's right there. And that's at 98, though. He's pumping it up. I think Gurriel was maybe expecting that slider. Otherwise, I think he would have maybe jumped on that one. But that's a good indication. Again, Ohtani's thinking, oh, he just took that fastball. It's like right there. I bet I can probably jam him. If I have good fastball command right now, I want to jam him up and in because he's not looking for that fastball. There's the slider. Oh, my. At 81. So maybe that was a bad splitter before because that's way different. Wow. He is so far ahead of this. That's a 17. Oh, my God. That's a 17 mile per hour difference between 98 down the middle. And this looks like actually what I even just said was, look, I expected Ohtani after 98, Gurriel taking it down the middle, that he was going to throw a fastball inside to try and jam Gurriel. Now, this pitch looks like it's going to be a fastball right on the inside corner. Gurriel's like, okay, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to even cheat on it. You can actually even see his entire body. Look at this. He's pulling it out. And that slider, 17 mile per hour difference as it breaks away from the bat. Oh, and that's not even a good location, but that's movement and speed are such huge factors in effective pitches. Cool stuff there. I love that. Now you have Mo 2. I mean, my favorite thing to do is like a righty and righty changeup, so that would be a splitter. But you can throw anything you want here. You can probably throw a high fastball. Honestly, I would go the slider away. I feel like Gurriel is someone that can hit that high heater, and I don't want to get kind of confident in that. I would probably throw the slider away. He just missed it so poorly. He tugged a fastball. That's unfortunate. I mean, he just pulled that one off. You can see the whole thing. He's pulling to the left. That's just a waste. Let's just ignore this pitch ever happened. And let's just try and throw a better one. You could try and go with the fastball again, though. I think still the pitch choice to make is a slider away based on how off balance Gurriel was with it. There it is. Oh, he almost did it. He almost swung at it, and it's because it was so far away. So far away, he didn't chase. But if this is like here even, that's strike 3. So you're seeing now that he's like, okay, I want to jump on a fastball. He was probably thinking it was going to be an elevated fastball. Don't give it to him. Another slider, please. All right, yes, splitter, beautiful, love it. Don't give him the fastball. Love that you went righty and righty. I didn't think that you were going to. Great, that will work every time. This is filthy. This is absolutely. I want to watch. Oh my God. That is starting here. Gurriel thinks that this is a fastball at like 98 or whatever it is. And it just, nope, done. Over. Oh. And the thing about that is like, it was 95 that was a miss, followed by the slider that was a miss. And all Gurriel's thinking he's going to go back and forth. After missing with the slider, that sets up the fastball away. No, he does the extra bluff and gets him. Oh, on the splitter. Beautiful. I mean, that's execution. This is kind of what we haven't seen from Ohtani this year, is consistent sequencing that actually, utilizing his repertoire in the way that we want him to. So, okay, so Carlos Correa's up. You see man on first. He's feeling a slider. Honestly, I would throw a first pitch slider. Yes, got him. 83, look at that location. And this is first pitch too. You don't really want one out of the zone always, unless you know that they're going to be hyper aggressive. You want one that lands in the zone. You got it there, right in the outside corner. And Correa was expecting heater because he's like, no, 2 outs, man on first. I'm gonna do something with this. He wants to be more aggressive with it. Nope. You get a slider, you get a whiff. Love it. Now with the way that Correa just swung at that, honestly, as I mentioned, I think yesterday, or 2 days ago with Paddock, essentially the thought process is keep throwing the things that get guys out until they showcase that they can beat you, right? Correa just whiffed heavy on that slider. Like, all right, I'm going to keep throwing that until you show to me that you can actually hit that pitch. That's what I would do personally. Oh, man. Nope. Ignore everything that I said. Ignore everything, clearly. Ohtani, man, Correa is just losing this battle. So he's thinking, okay, Ohtani's going to do exactly what I just said, right? Like, he just threw a slider, saw that I was going to get beat with it. It's going to be another one. And Ohtani just zoomed in a fastball. It like completely took Correa by surprise. Not at all ready for it. Oh man, look at Correa's body language. He's just not ready for this fastball. Oh no. Could not pull the trigger. Had timing more so for the slower slider, and was just like, oh, it's already a strike. Oh, goodbye. Now it's 0-2. Correa is going to be on the defensive. He has no idea what's coming now. I would say you could probably blow a fastball by him. His timing is off at the moment. If you really want to mess him up, do exactly what you just did with Gurriel and throw a splitter down. I legitimately think if you can execute that now, he's dead to rights. Oh, he tried. Oh, he tried and he overthrew it. That's so frustrating. You don't even get to see. Like, it's an opportunity where I'm thinking a certain way, right? I have this philosophy and I believe that, oh yeah, if I execute this, it will work. And it's so much better to like execute it and have them take it so that you can actually get that information. You can also get like the satisfaction of like seeing if your hypothesis was right, and you just mess it up and it just messes everything up. I'm upset. So is Ohtani, I'm sure. All right. You just tried the splitter. It didn't work. Honestly, throw it again. See what happens. Oh, man. And he did. He floated it up, though. That was a mistake pitch. That's supposed to be down, and it came back down to the zone. And and Correa's like, there's no way that's going to be that. And yeah, I think this is the splitter. I think so. It's hard to tell with this camera angle. Like, he's throwing from the right side, come back this way. But at 89, typically the splitter is that, and the sliders we've seen is like 83. Yeah, so this is supposed to be down, and I love that Ohtani went back with it. He messed it up. He got kind of lucky with this one. You generally don't see guys executing this super well, say for like Giolito in his prime. He got away with that one a little bit. And Correa's like, oh, come on. But I mean, I love the approach of it still. I love that Ohtani is getting now into a groove. And the winner of this right now, Ohtani's ability is really the fact that the fastball is being commanded inside the zone super well. Yes, he had a couple of wastes of it, just a few. But the fact that he was able to surprise Correa at 0-1 with it, right? That he's able to get those in the zone against Alvarez. That is everything. And everything else builds on top of that, the slider and the splitter. And the fact that you think of other guys that are trying to sneak in fastballs, right? Don't hit these. Like sometimes Bassett or Singer or, the Maeda and Tanaka approaches. The difference with Ohtani is that his are at 97 and 98. So he can actually get by with those and actually have success with them. So it's really great to see this from Ohtani. I hope that it sticks around. We're going to wait on it. But if you look at yesterday's start and you think, oh, this is just an anomaly, well, maybe think differently, because this could be a new Ohtani who's finally in rhythm after getting all displaced at the start of the year. And I cannot wait to see more. So, all right, thanks so much for watching this video pitcher breakdown. If you want more, you should be watching it on Twitch live, twitch.tv/pitcherlist every single morning, 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m., Monday through Friday, Eastern time. I hope to see you guys there. But for now, may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.